Greetings, everybody. Welcome to officially Halloween month, as I call October, because everybody likes to think Halloween happens the entire month instead of just one day, because Halloween takes place on a Tuesday this year. So, what's the point of celebrating, like going trick or treating on a Tuesday, when we all know the kids are going to do it on Friday?
Dude, we've been celebrating fucking Christmas for fucking 2 months starting next month. I'll at least let Halloween have its turn.
No, I mean, yeah, Halloween is going to have its turn because we are bringing it to the forefront. And Mr. L, hello. And I want to let everybody know in the chat that the game audio is off on purpose because we're going to be talking over the game as I speedrun Pokemon Stadium 2, which I've officially started. I'm not officially keeping time, but you get the idea.
You want to tell them what's on the list for this month, what we're playing?
Yes, so, tonight is speedrun of Pokemon Stadium 2, because that's scary as fuck. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that before, but it is scary to do.
Oh, I've seen some motherfuckers trying to do it. Trust me, it is scary. Very spooky.
And then, of course, we have next week for Friday the 13th, which in my county is considered a day off for school. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain. But on Friday the 13th, we are going to play Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, you're truly found a parody of fucking Five Nights with Freddy's with Chuck E. Cheese in it. So I showed these guys as a joke, and now it's on the list.
Ah, fuck.
And no, unfortunately, we can't watch any of the Friday the 13th movies.
Maybe when we get the Discord going, maybe we could figure out something. But until then...
And I really only like the first one, to be quite honest with you.
Well, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Jason in space?
Jason X. Oh, that one was ridiculous, and I only saw it one time.
Dude, it was like that trend of everybody going to space. The Leprechaun. I'm surprised Michael Myers didn't get his ass up there eventually.
Alien versus Predator.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser went to space? Holy shit.
Yeah, they did like a movie where it went back in the past to the current time to space, and it was surrounded by one air of this fucking box. That box.
Who's cutting out? We gotta.
Someone's cutting out.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Are you sure it's not the game? Doing it.
Yeah.
Where the hell's the list of the games? I'll explain what's next while you figure that shit out.
Well, it's on Discord if you want to rummage through it really quick.
Chord Circus.
That's what I'm doing. Alright. On October 20th is the Sonic Murder Mystery game. We've been wanting to do this one for a while, so woohoo! On the 27th, Joe is doing Luigi Mansion 3. And finally, on Halloween, we're just going to have some Halloween fun. So that's what you guys have to look forward to for these next few dates.
There we go. Am I better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good now.
Sweet. Freddy needs a movie where he goes to space.
No!
Listen, I don't think they're ever going to make another Nightmare on Elm Street movie again after the debacle that happened 12 years ago with the remake that everybody hated.
Never again.
I'll have to say it. Robert Englund is Freddy. He will. No one else can't change that. I know the guy tried out for that part originally, but there's a reason why Englund fucking got the part.
Oh, and I felt bad for him for Freddy versus Jason. I don't know if you ever heard this story, but when he was doing that movie, he had not made a Freddy movie in 10 years at that point. And he he got asked to do the movie again, and he's like, guys, I'm 10 years older now. You really want me to do another Freddy movie along with Jason? And they're like, yeah, please, by all means. And so they had just done this brand new makeup idea for Freddy. So they put so much makeup on him.
Add adhesive?
Yeah, they had to put because they had to put so much adhesive makeup on him that eventually they couldn't get it off of him.
My God.
Yeah, and they would scrub it off of him, and for 3 months he had raw skin that was like still trying to heal up after him being in that ridiculous makeup they put him in, and he went through like a horrible time.
Dude, somebody get him a bottle of fucking, like, cocoa butter.
Yeah, can you imagine just sitting there be like, yeah, I'm playing Freddy Krueger, the filming's all done, everything's done, and because I think he was in makeup the entire time like he was doing the movie, which I know that they shot for like 2 or 3 months. Yeah, he never took it off, and it's like, so he stuck it on him, and they're trying to get it off, and I don't think he could do any acting gigs at that point because he was like, I was trying to recover from it.
Poor Mr. England.
Yeah. And they're like, and it's like, oh yeah, you get to have this big fight against Jason at Camp Crystal Lake, and he's like, okay, as long as the pay's good, am I gonna get paid? And they're like, yes, and they're like, great.
I'm still waiting for that sequel with the Deadites, but I don't think it's ever gonna come.
No, Freddy. I mean, because it left it on a cliffhanger. Because like, okay, Jason beats Freddy, but Freddy's still alive, and we never got to see that afterwards.
Well, like what I heard, like Pinhead was supposed to be at the end of that movie, but they couldn't get the copyright for Pinhead. They post Enter Hell, and Pinhead's coming out saying, "Do we have a problem here?" to both of them. Like I said, they couldn't get the copyright.
No. There was a book sequel where it involved Ash from Evil Dead, and the Necronomicon was involved. Yeah, there are hardcore fans that will like that, but it's not going to have the same effect.
Yeah, since Bruce retired Ash.
Yeah, and they tried to do the TV show, and the TV show didn't do very well.
Yeah. So this is why your new Evil Dead don't have Ash anymore.
Oh, they don't even make the Evil Dead movies anymore anyway.
They did. They did.
Well, they tried to, and they were all right, but they weren't great. They were just okay.
I haven't even seen the new one.
Yeah, it was like I went to see it when it first came out, and I was like, okay, they're really trying to make this scary. Like, the whole point of Evil Dead was supposed to be, like, campy scary. It wasn't supposed to be, like, scary. There was supposed to be a campiness to it, but they didn't put that campiness in there, which really hurt it.
I mean, come on, like, even Ash was campy.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they put him in the Poker Night at the Inventory 2 game. Yeah, there's not even that many good horror movies coming out this month either. I mean, The Exorcist, like, technically Exorcist sequel from the original came out today, and I've not been hearing good things about it.
Dude, it's like all the fucking, like, sequels suck. There's no passion in fucking horror movies anymore. Like, the ones I see are all cheesy. Even, like, the underground shit's also cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, and they're trying to capitalize... Well, Peacock is trying to capitalize on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which doesn't look like it has any jump scares at all.
To me, it's just CGI fucking, like, animatronics. They couldn't, like, fucking make the costumes like they did for, like, Willy's Wonderland. Give me a break. I want to see something real, and I want something to go after something.
Nah, it's a streaming movie. They're not going to go that far into it.
Hell, they've been trying to make that fucking Five Nights at Freddy's mill since, like, 2014. So,
But no.
how can you make a fucking movie with so much fucking lore from the game, really?
I mean, they could make a TV show out of it if they really wanted to get into the whole lore, but...
I agree. Like they did with Chucky.
And there's a reason why the Chucky TV show is doing so good.
Oh my god, it's so good. I dread the day when Brad dies.
What, the voice actor?
Yeah. But
yeah, because they're not going to be able to do that.
But I'm glad his daughter is in it. She's hot.
Yes. Oh, of course. There's always going to be that caveat.
Well, she's a good actress.
And she's hot.
Well, I did like it. I liked it in the film where Chucky did enter the body of that character. So I felt like that was kind of like the father passing the torch to the daughter at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of cool seeing Chucky possess her Nico's body.
Well, did you just go into a tunnel?
No.
You sound like you're in a tunnel.
Tunnel. You're mute. You're like muffled, girl.
Well, not muffled, but you sound like you're in a cereal bowl.
Dude, I'm smoking a cigarette. Maybe that's it.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Does it still sound bad? I just put my cigarette out.
Oh yeah, you sound better now.
A little better, yeah.
Yeah, I was smoking.
Oh, that will do it. This is why they tell you. This is why they tell you don't still smoke cigarettes in space, because you don't know when the aliens are going to come out and kill you.
Dude, I just imagine the alien creature coming and killing me.
Yeah, I mean, the last Alien movie that they made that was like a prequel to the original was actually pretty good, and it was actually scary, which I really appreciate. Now, the Predator movie that they tried to do a few years ago, horrible, absolutely horrible.
That's the thing. That gives you a question. Would you rather be murdered by the Predator or the alien?
Well, they're both deadly. And at least the Predators, they aligned with the humans to beat the aliens.
Right. And if you can show them you're a true warrior, they'll not kill you.
Yes, they are like they are the Klingons, except they don't have dreadlocks, which I understand is something that was not appreciated when the Predator first came out.
So if we're talking about Predator and the Aliens movies.
Oh yeah, we just got into it. Yeah.
Because I remember from the second one, the woman who was pregnant, one of the Predators didn't kill her because she was pregnant and she was innocent.
Yeah, because they have a code, at least.
Yep. I guess that's a good thing.
And it was really just a misunderstanding between them and Arnold too, because Arnold was just going in there killing them. Oh wow, I got a one-hit KO with a fissure. That is good. Anyway. But, like, Arnold was just going there to kill them, and the Predators were just trying to or the Predator, at least, was just trying to get back home.
Well, if you think about it, he sets his sight on the, main hunt.
Yeah.
And that's their deal. They have to go after the main hunt to collect their trophy.
Which, of course, just happened to be Arnold.
Dude, if I had to go after Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think I would if I was one of them. He's a good match.
Well, he was like, "Come on, do it, kill me, come on."
My favorite line of all time from that movie: "Game over, man, game over."
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Bill Paxton. We love you.
No, my favorite is as the Predator's dying, he's like, "What the hell are you?" And then he just says back, "What the hell are you?"
No, I found it strange in the second movie. He brought back the freaking Predator's body to the main ship, and they end up giving him a fucking old-ass gun. Really? I brought you back your stupid brother, and I get a gun? I guess I could sell this on eBay for a lot of money, but still, what the fuck?
I never watched it.
I think my ex forced me to watch it.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it's not that good of a movie. I mean, the Predator sequels were not really that great.
I only seen the first and second. I never got around to the rest.
Oh yeah, the Predators literally went back to Earth in the latest movie because they were like, there's a child who has autism, and he is the future of humanity. If we kill him, we will destroy humanity's future. And I said, you motherfuckers, you really went down that path?
Might as well kill all the autistic kids, right?
Hey,
if they did that,
I didn't mean it like that, but that's to their thinking. It's that fucking thinking of that one king from the Bible. I must kill all the newborns to prevent this king to take over.
Oh, you mean like Ramesses?
I forgot.
From the Prince of Egypt?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Now, you want to talk about a real horror story, the Bible.
The Bible is a horror story. I don't know why it's built around a religion.
I know, right?
Because if you really think about it, God was like, okay, I'm going to create two people, and they're just going to fuck all the time in this giant garden. And, and while they're fucking, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plant this giant tree that has, like, the most delicious apples. I'm going to tempt them just for no fucking reason. And then what's going to happen is I am going to tell them that if they eat from this apples, they will die. But I'm not going to tell them what that means. They have no concept of what death is. So I'm just going to tell them.
Dude, God fucking versus... Then God fucking, took away all this one guy's fucking shit because the devil said he wouldn't be fucking grateful if he didn't have nothing. He wouldn't bow down to God.
The guy who lost his family
Job?
and then he was covered in boils. And...
Oh, yes, that guy.
Job.
All because he had a bet with the devil.
It makes you wonder, why the hell anybody want to worship God after reading all this fucking literature? To me, I don't know what the difference between a fucking cult and religion is. To me, it all seems like a big-ass cult.
Fear. It's mostly
fear.
It's blood. All of it's just bloodbath.
Guys, God loves you. That's it. Go on with your life. There's no such as sin. There's just one guy in a fucking religion trying to get your money. Go on with your life. That's it.
Multiple people trying to get your money.
Get your money.
You know what I mean. That's what I mean. In a church, you got one person telling you you're going to fucking hell. Give us your money or else you won't go to hell.
That's
Who is
tithing.
that person? Exactly.
That's tithing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Wow. I got Arnold. My Firo got Arnold Schwarzeneggered. And I'm talking about the Batman and Robin. Somebody was telling me that the really true horror movie was Batman and Robin, and I said, why? I mean, I know it's Joel Schumacher and he directed horror movies, but Batman and Robin was not a horror movie. What are you talking about?
Mr. Freeze is a horror movie on itself.
I mean, yeah, the cartoons made him like he had no soul. Like, the guy had no emotions. He just wanted to kill people because his wife was like in a cryogenic sleep because she was going through a terrible illness.
How would you fucking feel if your wife was dying? You would do anything in your power to bring this person back to life and have
and he decided to. And in the movie, he decided to become evil because he just foolishly did not put any barriers around this liquid ice that was negative 50 degrees, and he just put it in an open space where he can just fall into it, which ended up happening because machines were not working properly, or they started exploding and he just fell into it and somehow survived.
Oh, Mooney, so if we can change the room name also, so Joey let me name it tonight and I put Bob's Burgers in it.
I noticed.
I'm on
there's
season
a game
3.
I'm actually getting interested in, but I've talked about it before. Have you guys heard of The Darkness?
Mm-mm.
The Darkness is a game that actually was by Top Cow Studios. The plot takes place is about you play as the protagonist named Jackie Estacado.
Mm-hmm.
On the evening of his 21st birthday, that he is targeted for assassination by his uncle Poli Franchetti out of sheer paranoia because he has the power of this being called the Darkness. And in the second where one of the guys actually says that the darkness is just an entity that usually preys upon males, human men that crawl around in the night, like attacking people. Whereas there's a female counterpart known as the Angelus, and those two have been enemies for God knows how long.
You sure he ain't related to the oatmeal guy we're talking about in our recent game?
No. Although there's a bit of a tragedy in this game, that Franchetti's family, the gang there, that they took, they kidnap, and even kill, Jackie's childhood friend and lover, Jenny Romano.
Aww.
And he just goes into this deep cycle and trying to gain powers of the darkness to be able to, like, get revenge on his uncle for killing her.
That sounds fun.
Okay, this is like a mix of an Italian movie, mafia movie mixed with Lion King.
Yeah. But there, like I said, there's also a sequel to The Darkness as well. The Darkness 2. I don't know if you guys mind about me spoiling about... They even bring up, like, different relics, and there's, like, this gang that's trying to capture the darkness, known as the Brotherhood.
Are you kidding me? Now I got thundered. I got Schwartz. Okay, good. That's why I got a that's how I got a berry for this exact purpose. I'm like, damn you, Clefable. Anyway.
So, Mr. Deanie, I've been planning a birthday party. I decided I'm going to do a spaghetti dinner, but I need an idea for a side for the spaghetti dinner besides garlic bread.
I'm sorry. I'm just completely baffled that I lost to a Clefable with this exact strategy.
You want me to repeat what I said?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I'm just flabbergasted that I lost.
I need an idea for spaghetti. Aside for spaghetti besides garlic bread.
Okay. We'll cut the garlic bread out, definitely. Okay, you're not gonna... I know you're gonna laugh. Pecorino cheese. Okay, so, alright. You can make spaghetti and meatballs, because meatballs are a good side, but what you have to do is you can't make the meatballs big. What you have to do is you have to get about
dime size, I know.
Yeah, dime size. Get a half a pound of beef, and then mix it with some egg, some pecorino cheese, and a little bit of ground parsley. Just mix it up really well, and then just dime size it. Put it in some boiling water for like a minute or so once you have all the meatballs. Yeah, and just just capture them when they rise up to the water. Just put them in a bowl, just put them in a hot bowl of sauce, and just mix it. And then once the spaghetti's done cooking in the pot, then you just add the sauce to the spaghetti, and then you just add the meatballs on, and then you just mix it really well.
Because here, like in my family, they usually like add mashed potatoes next to it, and I'm like, I ain't not gonna do that shit.
No, you're not supposed to even put mashed potatoes next to spaghetti.
I know and I'm wary of doing fucking like garlic bread because it's so overdone.
Yeah, garlic bread is really garlic bread is meant to be eaten as like a side by itself. It's not supposed to be eaten next to the It's not supposed to be eaten next to the spaghetti. Now, if you really want to do something wild, Texas toast.
That's what I usually buy is the garlic bread that is the Texas toast.
Yeah, but you just have that on its own, and then eat the spaghetti right afterwards.
That's what I usually do, because I don't care for spaghetti that much.
Baby boy, what are you doing?
Yeah, spaghetti is not my spaghetti is not my preferred pasta either.
I'm just making it for the party so that everybody can have something to eat.
Yeah.
It's cheap and easy.
Now, are you making the sauce from scratch or using jar?
I'm using marinara jarred.
Okay. Because I also have a sauce recipe for that.
I don't care for like jar spaghetti sauce. I just use regular marinara. To me, I like the sweetness of it.
Oh yes, because but sauce is supposed to be sweet.
Mm-hmm. But most of these spaghetti ones you get these days aren't.
Sorry, just calculating. Okay, I know what I have to do. All right, sorry.
That looks like a nice recipe, but it has garlic in it.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at this crab burger someone put a picture up in the Discord with.
Crab burger?
It says carbohydrates, crab hydrates.
Oh, carbohydrates?
It says crab because the bread's shaped as a crab.
Oh, like crab cakes, but they're not really crab cakes.
Are you looking at my post there?
Yes. I'm staring at it. I'm over here eating a slice of pizza and I see this fucking crab roll or something.
It's supposed to look like actually shaped like a crab.
It is. I'm just wondering why they did it. Then again, who the hell does it? I mean, everybody does stupid things once in a while. So we were talking about the scary movies, how they went downhill since the Wayans brothers left.
I mean, I didn't even like them when they first made them. Like, I wasn't a fan of it.
For me, it was when they added Lindsay Lohan into the mix. I was like, no more for me.
Yeah, you know she's living in Saudi Arabia now, right?
No.
Yeah, she's living off in the Middle East with like some random guy that she married, and now she only does Netflix movies after the whole debacle.
I thought she was supposed to like post a new song eventually.
Who knows?
I
don't know. Well, I don't like the way she was treated, but I mean, yeah, she's not going to have a career now. Unless
she's totally blacklisted.
Unless she does like a big Oscar movie that revitalizes her career, like John Travolta going into the 90s.
So, what shall we talk about?
Well, I mean, I could bring up the fact that I talked about when the Wayans brothers left the Scary Movie. I can't remember the name of the movies that they made, but they were supposed to be based off of
a haunted house.
Haunted House. It was something like that, but it was supposed to be based off of Paranormal Activity.
I know they did one for 50 Shades of Grey for like a parody.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Black, which I saw, and
oh my lord!
Yeah,
please don't tell me it's just as bad as a shit show as it already is.
Well, okay, so what I remember from 50 Shades of Black, it was they have sex, but the whole joke was that he ended up impregnating her a lot, too, like every single time they had sex. So it's like, well, we're going to Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
Yeah, because the guy didn't know how to use a condom.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, that's the joke throughout the whole movie. It's like, well, I'm like this rich guy that has all this money, and yet I don't know how to please a woman in bed.
Good lord. What is this, Deep Throat?
I don't know.
Good lord.
Sounds like someone's getting the munchies, really.
I'm eating, so there we go. Now I'm eating pizza.
But no, with the haunted house movies, because when the second one was released in theaters, my friends and I watched the first one just to get an idea of what it was like, and we were like, we didn't really get it. And then
right.
I was like, that's all right. But then when we saw the second one, it was just like way too funny for us, like way too funny. Like, everybody was laughing in the theater so much, like, it almost sounded like maniacal laughter. because Cedric the Entertainer was in it at one point as like the preacher, and then they ended up doing like some type of rant, and it was something. It was just something. My friends and I left, and I said to everybody, it's like, we're all going to probably end up in like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest at some point. Like, we're going to end up in a loony bin after watching this movie, because like the amount of nothing made sense, and the fact that Marlon Wayans was having sex with a literal doll, like the size of a doll, and just having sex with it. Everyone was just like, "What the fuck are we watching?"
Dude, I watched this. Go ahead.
That's some awkward porn right there.
Yeah, because we had no idea why they even got past the censors and everything, and we're all sitting there going, "What the fuck is going on?"
Dude, I watched this horror movie called Pen. In one scene, the like nurse reception was fucking this anatomically correct doll. Talk about fucked up in my brain.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with some of these people and thinking they could just make any horror movie and be like, yeah, it's out there. Like, you don't see this in horror movies. I'm like, yeah, for good reason.
Furries, the horror movie.
Oh, no, they wouldn't do that.
Someone's gonna make a movie.
Look, after that CSI episode they try to do to make furries look bad, they're not gonna try to attempt a furries movie. Not happening.
Warwick make me come back to the Leprechaun movies.
Oh, they used an actual wrestler for one of the Leprechaun sequels because he played a literal leprechaun as a wrestler. So they thought, oh, we're gonna do a Leprechaun sequel. Let's use the actual wrestler. And the guy was like, well, hey, it's a payday. Why not? Even though I know the movie sucks.
What was it? The last one or the one before that? Because I know there was two with that Warwick.
Okay, so the one I'm thinking of starred a WWE wrestler named Hornswoggle.
I don't know. I haven't watched W something for years.
Yeah, but no, that was the guy who played the Leprechaun in one of the latest movies.
I know one was Origin, and then the last one was like supposed to be a sequel for the first one. But like I said, Warwick wasn't even into that one.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just know they're bad.
Yeah, because leprechauns are supposed to bring you good luck, not bad luck. But I guess that's supposed to be the whole gimmick. It's like, well, what if there were leprechauns on there that had bad luck? And everyone's just like, eh. I'm not really that frightened by him.
I don't know. As a kid, he used to scare the hell out of me.
Oh, I'm sure. As a kid, yeah. That's why they started making the Leprechaun movies for kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's why WWE got involved, because they're like, ooh, a horror movie for kids. We can cash on the horror genre. That's how that started.
Three horror people scare the hell out of me as a kid. The Leprechaun, Chucky, and who the fuck was... Oh, yeah, Pennywise the Clown. Years later, I just laughed because Tim Curry is in a fucking clown suit now.
Well, no, yeah, and also the latest It movies, when those came out, it was like, once the dancing Pennywise became a meme, it's like, I can't watch these movies, because now I'm just going to know him as a dancing clown.
I'll say this, like, the remake was alright, I'll admit that. They tried. But, yeah, that dancing clown part was fucking... memeable.
No, it was. I mean, it became a meme. It became a meme with the whole the star song. That was also a meme. I forgot the name of it. But it's like din 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 din, like that song. Like every time, like oh, you kidding me? How did my hyper beam miss? God damn it. No wonder why you have to do this at the beginning of the speed run. This is tedious. Anyway. Yeah, so they had him dancing to that song afterwards, and it's just like, ay.
I can't take the guy who played Pennywise seriously because I know he's the brother of the guy who played Eric from True Blood's brother. So I'm like, really?
Well, I can't tell you how many friends I knew in the theater department that watched True Blood because they said it was like the greatest horror series of all time. I'm like, really?
I wouldn't go that far. I
had people that were literally hoping that they could have like a vampire wedding in True Blood form, like that creepy girl that I told you about that wanted to try to date me, but I was like, no, you're too creepy. She loved that show. She was hoping to one day dress up like a vampire for Halloween, and then she wanted me to dress up along as one of the characters, and I'm like, I don't know any of these characters, and I'm not into this shit.
Trust me, it's a lot of sex, and knowing you being Ace, you wouldn't get into it.
Ugh. God damn.
Yeah.
No wonder why the theater department loved that show so much.
Well, there's like one episode, like Snooki's, or whatever her fucking name is, brother goes to the hospital because his penis grew into an eggplant.
Wait, Snooki was literally in the show?
Not Snooki, I forgot her fucking name.
Because I was about to say, if Jersey Shore started getting involved in that show, I was going to be like, whoa, where are we going with this?
Okay, True Blood fans, I know I'm getting the names wrong, but hear me out. I haven't watched the show since it ended, okay? So I haven't had a need to go back and rewatch it. It was just a thing for me at the time.
And so you said that somebody's dick turned into an eggplant.
Basically, like, drunk some, like, that vampire blood shit, and yeah, he got an erection, and yeah, he had to go to the hospital and get it drained. So that's how far it goes in some of the crazy shit.
That show.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Sylph?
Things I return to.
and okay, there's gonna be a compilation of Sylph just walking in on conversations.
Dude, you would have to. You
or fucking the weirdest shit you talk about.
Dude, you fucking like deleted like the old shows, so we can't do it.
No, there was the Sylph didn't even walk in on some of those old shows when that happened. It was mostly off camera.
Well, everybody start counting now.
Well, now that we got one recorded, I can add to it, but
I mean, we also have some from like Naked Spaghetti or some.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the Twitch stream, like they don't keep those things up anymore.
Oh, on our YouTube channel.
What, you mean the one that we have right now?
No, we're talking about the YouTube channel for Naked Spaghetti.
Oh God.
We haven't been on that one in ages.
No, because we moved it over here.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have been asking where our old content is, and I'm like,
no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh, right?
Once they got their answer, they got their answer. So no need to worry about that.
There are some that are like completely Delulu.
Did you say Delulu?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I said Delulu. Like it's like a slang for delusional.
Well, they just want to listen to the episode of He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Of course. Yeah. Or any of the other people that you don't even hear about anymore.
Dude, it's all about Daniel Larson or something these days, and I can't keep up with half of the new lolcows.
No.
Yeah, and all the other bullshit that we
Yeah, it's basically just 4chan people, too, so I'm like, no thanks.
I mean, I still will watch Rogue and Smokey talk about them, but it doesn't revolve around my day anymore. Just to keep up with updates.
Right.
Yeah, no updates on my end. I'm just like, nope.
Well, that's the reason why we had to walk away from lolcows. It was driving us nuts trying to keep up with this shit.
It was more repetitive than anything. It's like, oh, hey, here's a sex pest. Here's another one, and here's another one.
Exactly.
All these guys with dicks
slurs.
Can't control themselves.
Newsflash. There's a lot of people on the internet that's fucking idiots. Now you call them log cows, make fun of them. Okay,
We
whatever.
live in a society. We live in a society.
It scares me where the society is going. This is why I'm scared to have kids.
Same.
I'm not planning on having kids.
I would like to have kids one day. I'm just scared what the fucking world's going to do to them. I'm scared what I'm going to do to them.
You'll introduce them to the ways of spaghetti.
Bow down to your spaghetti monster, my children, or else he'll eat your soul.
No, the spaghetti monster is forgiving. He gives people free food on Sundays.
Yeah. On the other days of the week, he wants your soul.
No, he'll just be like, okay, prepare a meal for the next, prepare your recipes for next Sunday. Because that's apparently the only time we cook.
That's all right, children. We got preachers to take care of the spaghetti monsters. Just don't try to piss them off.
Because they spend all the time in the church preparing the marinara sauce, which is the substitute for holy water.
Speaking of marinara sauce, like I said, I got...
Are you kidding me, you fucking Venomoth, you motherfucker, you goddamn focus band, you goddamn motherfucking asshole. You got double team everywhere. I'm gonna hit this psychic on you, and if it hits you, then I'm gonna be happy, because if not, I am going to lose it right now. Okay, thank God.
Flip this one.
Joey is... He's full of piss and vinegar right now at a Venomoth.
It was a Venomoth. I got it down to 3 HP. I'm like, how did this thing not die? I was like, focus band, you motherfucker. I hit it again after it double teams. Another focus band. I'm like, you goddamn, I'm going to hit it the third time. I was like, finally, thank God.
Joey's inner Joe Pesci came out.
I've already lost to Koga already. I was like, I'm not going through this again. I have to get to Bruno. Like, God damn it.
I thought we didn't talk about him.
Well, because I mean, come on, he's got rock and ground types and fighting types to beat. And how can I beat the Elite Four if I don't talk about Bruno? God.
I think he can actually see how nervous you are and starts licking your face with the sweat to see if you're lying.
Be honest, I felt sorry for Bruno in that fucking movie, I'll admit. Some guy with OCD fucking has to see into the future. I would be that nervous too.
Yeah, and he got featured in the Oscars.
Yay! Meanwhile, John Travolta is fucking up Idina Menzel's name. Let's go!
Wait, John Travolta's ruining another movie?
No, I said I'm mentioning about how you went to an award show and fucked up Idina Menzel's name when he was... Yeah. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen a fucking John Travolta movie, to be honest. I think it was Hairspray.
Yeah, there was one movie where he played like an obsessive autistic fan and like threatened to murder the celebrity because he wouldn't give him his autograph. And I was like, oh, really?
Oh, good. We're having another John Lennon moment here. The celebrity's going to be dead soon.
I was like, no thanks.
Meanwhile...
What the hell is that abomination, Mooney?
This?
Yeah.
Talking about?
That's garlic bread.
No, that ain't garlic bread. That's my fucking omelet I cooked.
Oh, yeah, you gotta remember, Mooney knows how to make omelets, which is essential for any chef.
And I tell you, my omelets this morning were hella thick.
Is that butter on it?
No, it's egg.
Yeah, that's the egg. That's the egg.
I swear on top of it, where the fork is, it kind of looked like butter.
Or it may look like it, but it's really egg.
Now, you want to speak about horror stories? They just released They just brought back Kitchen Nightmares back from the grave.
I saw the first episode of this year.
It's not a good show. It's not good. I'm sorry. Like I'm not liking this new season. I've already watched the first one and I'm already not a fan of it.
I don't like the whole American theme. I just can't
I
get
know.
into it.
That's what it's bothering me so much about it. It's like, okay, so people that didn't watch it, here's what happened. So Gordon's first restaurant that he went to a diner in New York because obviously he's going to do something in New York. And so what he did was it's run by these two brothers that hate each other, but it's really still owned by their parents. But one of the brothers like works at his fiance's restaurant because he's like, fuck this place. And Gordon's like, come on, you're supposed to be brothers. You're supposed to be kind and loving to each other. And he's like, no, fuck him. And the one brother that's always there actually sleeps in the restaurant like Otis and Goodburger.
Oh, we were talking about Hell's Kitchen. I forgot.
No, not Hell's Kitchen. Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen is doing the American theme. That's what's fucked my head.
Although they did it with Kitchen Nightmares too. They're doing the whole America thing.
What bothers me about the whole American dream part? Gordon Ramsay's British. He's not American.
No, but he's pretending to be.
Unless he got a fucking, like, American citizenship, I would like to know if he did, just to do this.
But no, he's trying to play into the whole thing like this is the American dream, owning your own restaurants and making your own money type of deal. But, like, the brothers completely fucked up this diner because the whole basement just smells of rotten food. Ew. And the brother that sleeps at the restaurant says, wow, I feed my daughter down here. Like, okay, you feed your own daughter down here and you don't know that all this stuff is happening right there? Which made me think right away, this is scripted. Right away, I knew that this was fucking scripted because there's no way that in real life you could be that ignorant.
It kind of makes me wonder if Amy and Sammy was kind of right about the whole fucking show.
Look, every reality show that you have ever watched is scripted.
I know.
That is the one thing that people still can't fathom to this day. It is a scripted show. Everything you watch.
Every other reality show.
Because they're purposely trying to find restaurants that have extreme health hazards. And then they get the people to cry on camera because you know that they're going to actually try to get that emotion, and it's heavily edited. Like what you see on the TV is what they call in the reality TV world the edit. And a lot of times the edit can be misleading because it's not exactly what they're talking about in real time. They just edit it together to try to paint a story that the producers are asking for. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, they're trying to paint the fact that these two brothers don't know how to run a restaurant. They're ruining their parents' retirement. And it's like, okay, you've been spoon-fed your entire life. Now it's time to work for this place. I'm like, really? You should have told the owners in real life to sell the fucking place. Because that restaurant's not gonna do well.
Oh, but an underdog story sells.
Of course it does.
I'm starting to miss like the foul mouth Gordon Ramsay.
He really calmed down too.
Yeah, because of his kid.
Well, it's not just that. He got criticized a lot for him screaming at a lot of the contestants on Hell's Kitchen by other chefs because it was giving all the kitchens a bad name. Because it was giving chefs a bad name because everybody thought like this is how chefs interact with their cooks. Are you kidding me?
That's the way he
does. Someone's kicking your ass this time, Joe.
Karen's kicking my ass.
Well, we were talking about Halloween costumes today because we're trying to figure out what I should be for our party at my sister's house. And I'm like, I should just go as a Karen.
No.
Because
Karen, why Karen?
Karen is like,
Why?
And all my nieces and nephews
Apparently-
are like, yes, you should go as Karen. I'm like, I don't think so. I did it as a goddamn joke.
apparently she's went to see your manager, Joe.
Joe is my manager. What the hell are you talking about?
No, I'm not.
I work for Joe, therefore, what?
No, you
manager
don't. I don't pay you.
Yeah.
You don't work for me. I don't pay you.
As my volunteer manager.
No, because
No,
then you know the one thing that Gordon should do, he should yell at owners more instead of the employees, because you're gonna get a lot more out of it. Just because this is what John Taffer started doing in Bar Rescue. Like, he'll just get in the owner's face and be like, "Your fucking bar is horrible. Like, literally horrible. You do not know how to run a bar."
Why is it not anybody fucking yelling at him for going after people? Why Gordon?
I don't know.
Just lost audio for a moment. Shit.
That's all right.
I'm back.
Oh, that's not all right, but I don't want Sylph to ever lose their voice.
Oh no, I couldn't hear you guys.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I would not want to have that happen either.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I beat Karen, thankfully.
Speaking of TV, I'm afraid to watch anything on like these fucking like streaming things because I know they're gonna get a cancel eventually if you get into it. Because
Well,
I'm still kind of fucking pissed off about a certain series.
They only cancel streaming shows if the ratings are bad. Like, if they're not getting enough subscriptions, they get rid of a show. Like, a lot of the Star Trek shows that have started streaming on Paramount Plus, they're getting rid of some of the newer shows. Even though the newer shows are very well written, they're canceling them because nobody's watching them. Because they want to watch the old stuff. But I'm like, the new stuff is great. The new stuff is awesome. They got trans characters in there. They got like a whole different assortment of different writers and different styles of characters. And they're like, nope, nobody's really buying this shit. And I'm like, oh, great.
Dude, I was loving the Rise of the Pink Ladies, that Grease show.
Yeah,
now that it's canceled, I am pissed. And it left off on a cliffhanger of Danny's brother being introduced. And I'm so mad because I want to know what happened with that character.
Yeah, that's why they, one of the things is they say never end on cliffhangers because you don't know if your season is going to ever make it.
Yep.
Alright, can you guys look at this for a moment? I want you to tell me what this is.
Let me pop up the screen thing. It's supposed to be Squirtle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
think
Squirtle.
They call
Squirtle.
it Funny Tortoise Cat Dog Costume.
Well, they have...
It's a
Tortoise.
Squirtle costume.
Well, they have to say it like that so they don't get sued by
Copyright
Nintendo.
claim.
Oh gosh, this is so funny.
I mean, how many fucking costumes I've seen at Spirit Halloween where they had to fucking get around that copyright bullshit.
You bring that up. I'm planning on going to Spirit Halloween tomorrow with a coworker.
Dude, I was looking at the prices today. They're too expensive for my taste.
Bro, that's probably why hey, cut me some slack. I finally got my damn ram skull, so I don't care if it's a lot of money. I love it.
Dude, I was looking at a top hat. It was like $39. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep, I'm not paying that for a costume.
Because everybody in my family is their annual Halloween and they want me to fucking dress up while the kids are still old enough to enjoy it. I'm over here like, I don't want to. And they're forcing me to go to Spirit Halloween to look at shit. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy it because it's too fucking expensive. Plus, it doesn't come in my size. No, thank you. Most of those costumes are fucking made for people who are skinny. That's
yeah,
the one.
they are.
Yeah, they are. And I'm not even hell. I may appear like I have like a bit of a pudge on me, and hell, my chest is big. Hence from Wednesday's little shenanigans.
I know. So I went to fucking Five Below, found me a purge mask, so I'm just gonna wear it so everybody can shut the fuck up. There's my Halloween costume. I'll put normal clothes on and get a baseball bat. I'm ready to kill somebody.
I'm saying hints of when I was just telling them like hints of Wednesday shenanigans.
Oh yes, when
Still there.
the microphone is still there after all this time.
Yes.
Still thinking about Max, huh?
Not anymore. After seeing about who he truly is, I'm not going to spoil the rest. Check it out for yourselves if you want to see.
I don't even know what the hell we're talking about, but okay.
I'm just telling the fans.
Joe should go as Joe Star.
I don't have the muscles to do that. I'd have to go through a rigorous amount of training to get the six-pack and all the gigantic muscles.
Boo.
What, you don't want me to get that?
Well, you can always get fake muscles like SpongeBob did.
No, I'm not getting anchor arms.
The thing is, like with Five Below, yeah, they got characters that are different size, but it's all the costumes are still made for skinny folks, not big folks like me.
Yeah, because they want them to go to the parties.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lance kicked my ass, so now I got to start the Elite Four all over again.
I think I'm finally getting to the point where I'm not enjoying Pokemon Go anymore.
I mean, I'm surprised that you're still playing it after all these years.
I play it out of sheer boredom because I'm always stuck in the house.
We got to get you a Switch so we can get you on Scarlet and Violet.
I'm too broke.
That's why I said
myself a Switch.
That's why I said we got to get you a Switch.
Green Dungeon, the remake.
Now, there's talk that they're going to get the Mystery Dungeon games on the Switch.
They've already started to.
Yeah, like the whole... I'm talking about, like, the whole catalog.
If I get a Switch, I'll be playing Mario games. Let's admit it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Super Mario Brothers Wonder comes out in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Because Mario's OG in my mind and forever.
And I mean, come on. I mean, it's like Luigi is considered Halloween material now. Just because of the simple fact that he has 3 games and 2 of them will eventually be on the Switch.
Ain't that fun?
I guess some part of me wants to buy a Switch and so I can like play like Mario Party games with you all and
oh my god, then it's gonna be a real party, Mooney.
Oh my god. That reminds me of the time we played fucking what's it called on stream.
Which one? Was it Cards Against Humanity?
Not Cards, the one where the murder game, that one, the imposter one, Among Us.
Among Us, yeah.
Everybody screaming at each other, don't look at the fucking stream!
Yeah, because I didn't want you to cheat.
I admit, I cheated.
Well, of course you did. I knew you would.
The thing is, I sucked at that game because Mooney's like, what the hell are you doing, Circus? Nothing!
I was very sus about you, Darknet.
When I couldn't see, I had the map open.
To me, like, if there was no laws and I didn't have a conscience, I think I would have been a murderer.
Well, I've been, especially like when a lot of those times I ended up being imposter.
Admit it, being the villain is so fun.
For you, it's like basically like as satisfying as slicing up bars of soap.
Well, if you go through depression and there's times you want to kill everyone around you, of course it's satisfying.
No, I don't want to do that.
It's like or probably listening to like a Papa Roach song in the background too.
Oh my
Cut
god.
my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
No, not that one. I was thinking like, I feel irrational, so confrontational. To tell the truth, I am getting away with murder. That song.
Dude, my song probably Confrontation by O-Tip. Playing in the background.
I can't listen to Among Us. Yes.
I'm just like, I'm like, hey, I had my phase where I listened to punk, pop and punk. Okay.
No, I mean, come on. We're all in the queer community, so I mean, punk music still rides strong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still listen to The Prodigy to this day, and The Prodigy has like one of the scariest albums, and I say that by not being serious, but like some of the characters that they do in the songs, it's like, God, the music videos were scary, but at least they were fun to listen to.
It could be worse, Mooney. I could be killing somebody over Lordy.
Gordy?
Oh,
You're gonna kill someone
Lordy.
over Gordy?
No, Lordy. It's a band.
From Finland.
Yeah.
Oh.
They won Eurovision one year.
Yeah.
Oh, just like how Maneskin won Eurovision last year, and now they're like the most popular Italian band of all time.
Dude, I haven't watched fucking like Eurovision in 2 years or 3.
Here, I haven't watched Eurovision in years either.
Yeah, what was it? Maneskin won 2 years ago. They came from Italy, and now they're like the most successful rock band of this generation. And they're like the first band to ever make it out of Italy to become like world famous. And I'm like, really? Out of every artist that's come out of Italy, it's only just been constrained in the country. It's never made it past the country. Like, this band actually did it? What the fuck?
Dude, it's like ABBA all over again.
Yeah, except that was, what was it, Sweden?
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the Mamma Mia people, though.
Yeah. They awesome.
Yes, because, oh god, I remember, I think we were actually going to do a production of Mamma Mia in college, but I don't think there were enough. But I remember one of the people saying, yeah, we don't have enough gay people to do this. Let's do Sweeney Todd instead.
Have you actually seen the movie?
Yeah, I did see it. Or with Pierce Bronson in it, yeah. The only reason I saw it was because James Bond was in it.
Oh my god, James Bond sucked at singing. I can say that.
Of course, because he's not a singer. He's a secret agent. He's Robin Williams' enemy and Mrs. Doubtfire, and he's a narrator of Thomas the Tank Engine. So I mean, of course the guy can't sing. He's doing other things.
Can we bring back Ringo for Thomas?
I would love that. But,
I know you would.
I know. One of the funny things, like, recently was they tried to get Pierce Bronson to play GoldenEye on the N64 while I think he was on Jimmy Kimmel. They said, well, Pierce, we got you an N64. We're going to play GoldenEye now. It's like, oh, God. Because I'm sure he loved being known more for the video game than the actual movie, because that happened. It's like, I was like, I loved playing you in that N64 game. It's like, you literally like me from Nintendo. You didn't see the movie? It's like, no, why would we watch the movie? The game was better. And it's true, the game was better.
What? Wasn't that like the one that introduced really good CGI back in the day? Now it just looks cheap.
No, that was all practical in GoldenEye. Because that was like the first movie they brought back that was like the first movie that they did for Bond, because there was like a big gap in between Bond movies, and that was like, oh, we got to find a new Bond, and they found Pierce, and they're like, yeah, we're going to do GoldenEye now.
James Bond will never die.
Yeah, as long as Daniel Craig still plays him.
Ah.
Because they refused to let Idris Elba play him.
Oh God.
And so Idris decided to play Knuckles instead, who's much better.
Don't remind me. I mean, back when I was in high school, we and our senior year was actually they actually did a 007 joke with it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know what they had it for us as for our class of 2007 is 007 Tomorrow Never Dies.
Ugh. You wanna know what my fucking prom theme was?
What?
You know that Christian movie Walk to Remember? That
Nope.
was our thing.
No, I never even watched that. I'm not part of that.
Well, it's about a girl who's dying of cancer, basically. Yeah, that was the theme.
Bro, how
And they-
fucked up is that?
And they just made
Well,
you
it's
watch that?
No, it was like the setting was supposed to be the Walk to Remember. It's a Christian movie, okay? This is why they chose the damn theme.
Of course.
At least it didn't go to like Pure Flix or something to find it.
No, this was actually made like it had Mandy Moore in it. What the fuck his name is? Shane something.
I don't know.
So, yeah, it was like
I
one
feel
of
like I
those.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Shane West.
yeah, Shane West.
Wait, was this the one with like the male love interest was like the bad boy?
Yeah, he was the bad boy. He got in trouble and he had to do like community service, and she was like helping him, and he was trying to deny his love for her and all that stuff. Come to find out, she was sick the whole time and dying. Spoiler alert.
Is it really a spoiler if I'm not going to watch it?
Well, this was made in the early 2000s, so like what Jazzy says.
Yep. Everything has a 2-week period of no spoilers. Once it's past 2 weeks, it's over.
Well, this is like over 20-something years.
Yep. It's like people getting upset that Citizen Kane. It's like people getting upset when people find out that Rosebud is the sled in Citizen Kane. Like, we knew that's 100 years ago.
Red rum! I see red rum!
It's like, yes, we all know what red rum means. It came out in the 80s, and if you read the Stephen King novel...
Oh, I listened to it. I didn't read it.
They just didn't put Jack Nicholson's voice in the audiobook. Although that would be cool. I would love if Jack Nicholson actually, like, if audiobooks existed back then, they gave, hey Jack, you want to be the narrator of like the audiobook version of The Shining?
Dude, I'm glad Kubrick fucking changed things up. Because fucking, like, the Jack character fucking running after, like, his family with a fucking mallet ain't scary. Now, Jack with a fucking axe, that's scary.
Well, yeah, because, you know, Stephen King hated the Stanley Kubrick version of The Shining, so he made a miniseries, and it sucked, where he directed it. Stephen King not only wrote the miniseries, he directed it, and it was horrible. Even my dad, my dad's a Stephen King fan, and he hated it.
Yep, me too. I like Kubrick's version way better.
Yeah, because Stanley Kubrick knew how to make movies.
Yep.
I mean, this guy fucking made a 15-minute climax in 2001: A Space Odyssey, where it's literally just a light show. It's just a light show in space, and you're literally just watching a light show, and it's amazing.
You know what's bad? I haven't seen that movie yet, but now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, the last 15 minutes is literally just a spaceship going at warp speed, and it's just a light show that you would see on like in a museum. Like, you know how in museums they always have those light shows of Led Zeppelin music and Pink Floyd music? Well, it's kind of like that, except more light and colors.
Okay, question. Is it best when you're high?
Yes.
Then I need to try that. Watching it sober and then try it while I'm high.
Because I've seen the movie. So I've seen the movie in its regular. Watch through. Then I watched it with a Pink Floyd playlist in the background. So there's specific Pink Floyd songs that you're supposed to listen to as the movie's going on, and it actually enhances the soundtrack of the movie.
Dude, first things first, with the Pink Floyd soundtrack, I'm doing the Wizard of Oz one first.
Oh yeah, that one's fun to do. That one's extremely fun to do because it matches up so well.
To do it.
Because it matches up so well. I even did the Pink Floyd one with Alice in Wonderland. That one was great. That one was fun. It actually made Alice in Wonderland very scary, especially at the end.
Yeah, when they're all chasing her. I've seen like still pictures of it. It is scary.
Like with the Pink Floyd music in the background, specifically with how the album ends, where they're like just chanting "tear down the wall," and it's Alice literally running away from all the characters. Holy shit! It's a horror show. It's almost like they're gonna. It's like they're about to kill Alice.
That's it. We're gonna have a Pink Floyd night with movies in the stream room when we get the stream up.
Oh god! Don't tempt me, because you know I'm gonna do that. I'm like
gonna do it.
I'm like the Pink Floyd expert. I'm gonna get you guys into the band, even though I shouldn't, because they're like so old. Good. But it's
probably with some popcorn or popcorn flavored jelly beans.
That's the thing. I like one Pink Floyd song, and that's like, what the fuck is it?
Is it the "We Need No Education" song?
Yes.
Okay, because that's everybody's favorite Pink Floyd song.
No, that's the only one I know.
And that's the only one anyone knows. That's always the joke. That I was like, let me guess. Because every time I wear the Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt, I'm like, man, I love We Don't Need No Education. I'm like, that's not on the actual album.
I know Kitty sung one of their songs, Run Like Hell, but I never heard of Pink Floyd's version of it. But yeah. So I need to do that. But definitely, I want to do that with fans one night. Just get together and have a psychedelic night in the psychedelic laundromat.
I will not be responsible for any. I will not be responsible for any shenanigans that happen in the between.
We still need to do a Cake and Fiona binge night.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need to do Cake and Fiona. Donkey Kong Country still got to be on the list.
We have a whole lot of shit we want to watch with the fans, but I still need to get the rules in place because about what happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well, we got that taken care of. So, what am I thinking?
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Come on, we got to put that on the list. Come on, Circus. Come on.
I'll do it.
What? Even better. What do we make it? No. Even better. We can make it Sunshine Station or whatever that show was.
Shiny Time. I grew up with Shiny Time.
Yeah, we could do that. So you could see George Carlin not being a dick.
I like him being a dick. What are you talking about?
But he wasn't a dick on the show because he actually liked doing the show.
I know, that was so funny. I grew up with a guy who was the fucking conductor. When I see his shit later on, I'm like, man, what the hell?
It's one of the reasons I can't watch Aladdin anymore, because after Robin Williams, in his one stand-up act, simulated an orgasm for 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
I was like, I can't watch it, because this is the fucking genie. I grew up with the genie, and I can't watch Aladdin anymore.
Dude, I grew up fucking Full House, and when I fucking saw Bob Saget do his fucking routine, dirty routine, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Especially since he's like, fuck Tourette's guy, fuck him. Because he did the whole thing where it's like, there's this guy that uses my name as a way to swear. It was like, fuck that guy. Fuck that Tourette's guy. I like that one joke where him and John Stamos go into a bathroom and there's a guy in there looking at him and they start acting like they're characters from Full House. Just to fuck with the guy. But no. Oh. But yeah, there's going to be stream nights. There's a little theater room I created for everybody to watch our shit. Yes. Which I'm looking forward to. But it's got to be during the summer when I'm not working, because I'm not going to work during the summer, I don't think. So I'll have a lot more free time. Well, think about it. They could be our drive-in theater nights. Oh my god, you're talking about drive-in theaters? Oh my god, you're bringing me back. Dude, we still have one in Calvert City here in Kentucky, so yeah, that's fun.
We only our drive-in theater shut down because people stopped going to it during COVID, so the business went out.
The one in Calvert City is very popular. Like they'll do like double feature nights and stuff. Like they use the radio as the audio stuff. It was fun, but they're overpriced on the food. I had to say that much.
And I think people are getting tired of all of the couples starting to make out in the cars and not watching the movie.
I came close with Chris doing other things.
But why a drive-in theater?
Expeditions.
Oh God.
He's got little socks.
At least have the socks on.
But no, the cat I was looking at, he has little socks.
Hell.
So did you like that picture I posted?
Oh,
I think I
Detective
heard something about,
Pikachu Returns came out. Yeah, I just saw the self.
They're doing Detective Pikachu little Pikachus in the game I'm playing currently.
I know critics were shitting on it, but I don't know what the fans think of it. So I'm gonna have to look up the fan reviews because I really want to get the game so that we can actually show it on here. Because I'm like, come on, murder mysteries.
Yeah.
And it's Pokemon. Come on.
We love the shit.
I mean, yeah, I love murder mysteries. Are you kidding me? I'm reminded of that one Star Trek episode where Picard convinces Whoopi Goldberg to help him solve mysteries. It's like, well, this man just died. Now we have to find clues. And Whoopi Goldberg says, wait a minute, you're telling me this is fun? He's like, that's fun. I was like, all right, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I love the movie Clue.
Oh, God, the one where Tim Curry dies?
Yeah. Well, he didn't die. It was like some other dude. He was just the main guy, like, dragging everybody around the house.
Yeah, it's like the house on Haunted Hill all over again.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like the 20 different endings at the end.
Yeah, which they never really did when the movie originally came out in the theaters.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having multiple endings for Clue, which, I mean, that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of the board game. It's not. That's why I would have loved it if it was an intro. Oh, how did you start with an Aerodactyl again, Lance?
Lance, you're so unoriginal. Jesus.
Go back to NSYNC.
We try to send you up in space, but you keep on coming back.
Go back to NSYNC, please.
Hey, I'm excited for NSYNC to come back for the Troll movie. Those motherfuckers haven't been around in a while.
I think they're going to do a comeback tour, too.
Hey, fans have been waiting for it. It's not like the Backstreet Boys. They never really broke up, so.
I mean, what was it? What was it? They came back for a while, but then they just started singing songs about their kids. They were like, I love my kids. I love my kids.
Well.
Which I don't really blame them for, because, I mean, come on, I would hope you would love your kids.
I know Kevin left at one point, but he's back, so that's great.
Wait, since when was Kevin a part of the boy band?
I was talking about Backstreet Boys.
I know.
Yeah, he was part of the boy band.
Wait, you're not talking about our Kevin, are you?
No, I'm talking about Backstreet Boy Kevin.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
You know, the older brother looking fucker. Who's like in his mid-50s by now.
That would fuck us up if it was our Kevin that we talked about.
Which I wouldn't be surprised.
This guy was in a comedy troupe, our Kevin, so that gives you an idea. That's how close to a boy band you'll ever get.
Oh my God.
What?
Lance is giving me a tough time here.
Uh-oh.
Boy needs to set his ass down.
You want me to get Chris Hansen on it?
But Lance is an adult.
I don't care.
And I got critted at the... Oh my, you mother of what... And a crit on top of it. Now I know why it's so tough to beat the Elite Four right in the beginning of this speed run.
must have found a way to They must have found a way to shit in your cornflakes, huh?
I mean, they did.
I think they're more like pissed in it.
You never I heard this as a quote from Panty and Stocky with Garter Belt. One of the episodes where he checks out like these after the sisters beat this like giant ass robot thing, and that was like this conversion of like there's so many of these coins called heaven. After he tests it, he says, "I should have known it'd be too good to be true." And there's as the girls were suffering, he goes, "I hate the shit in your cornflakes, girls," and then calculates up the amount. Take 1,000 equals 1 heaven.
Nope. I told you I don't watch a lot of anime. The longest anime I've watched recently was that mermaid one that I keep bringing up.
Oh my bride is a mermaid.
I love her dad.
Since when did John Cena become a bride?
Oh. Fuck, Joey. No, it's a show that it's basically like it's the mermaids that are Yakuza members.
Oh,
yeah,
so John Cena's a member of the mafia.
That's it. We're gonna have to show Joey.
Yes.
All right, we'll add that to the list of shows.
I love her dad. He's psycho.
Yeah, the tale is about I forgot his name, but his love interest is a mermaid. Her name is known as Sun Seto.
They have to get married because she saved him in her mermaid form. In order to, like, for him not to get killed, she has to marry him to save his life. To keep the secret.
Is this like an arranged marriage?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Or else, if he doesn't marry her, he has to die. And she's too faithful. She has this, like, whole big saying.
Wow.
Honor amongst thieves is honor under the sea or something like that. And every time she does this big spiel, there's like fucking
cherry blossoms everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. We're like, where the hell's this coming from? And then like every time someone bleeds in the fucking anime, it's white.
But no, it's rainbow.
Rainbow or white. To me, I have this fucker on DVD, so it's awesome.
It's if you could emulate it onto here, Circus.
We could try.
We're gonna have to start doing it like other things. Was that what you said?
Other means.
Other means.
Here's the okay, Joe. Here's the Wikipedia for My Bride is a Mermaid.
Starring John Cena.
I want to see that now.
Oh okay, God, guys, it's a manga too.
Okay, if you guys don't get the whole John Cena thing, watch the Barbie movie. You'll laugh your ass off at that part now.
Oh, I guess Sylph had to leave or something.
They didn't say anything.
I wonder. I wonder. Oh, be right back. Switching to Discord program. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't see that message. Yeah, so, I'll definitely read it because I know I definitely can't watch it because Crunchyroll has a paywall.
Fuck.
If I could, I would
send DVDs.
Yeah, I have the DVDs. I bought it.
Oh, I mean, we could do it like how we did it with Italia. We could screen share it.
Yeah.
My problem is this laptop don't have a fucking CD drive, so I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to buy an external.
Oh, you have to probably get a one that actually has it, like a thing where you could play DVDs on.
That's what I'm talking about. I said external. I need to buy that.
Or you know what you could do? You can mail it to Mooney, and then Mooney could put it in her DVD player.
I'll have to put it on my Christmas list too.
Just a suggestion.
Hell, I think I bought mine off eBay.
I'll have to look on Amazon. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go on Amazon.
Should have it. Yeah, they should have it on there. I would be surprised if they didn't.
Well, like I said, if she can't get it, then I'll probably have to get an external CD drive to play it. Because you know how these new laptops are.
I know. I have a new laptop myself.
I hate the new laptops. I want a CD drive.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a CD drive. Mine doesn't play DVDs.
Mine don't either. That's why I have to buy externals.
These options.
There's always options.
I'm telling you, this fucking like anime is fucking bonkers. Like they're the whole like her clan is trying to kill him so she can get out of it, but she's like very airhead, like. And there's another character called Luna who's fucking totally jealous and always puts herself in as the third person when she talks.
Very common. It's very very Seinfeld-esque.
Because she's so jealous.
Jealous of Sun.
Yeah.
Is it like one of those deals where like two women are fighting over him?
Oh, they fucking like, yeah, and then they get the whole school involved and they have all the guys like split up in like two. They're fighting each other. It's fucking bonkers.
This is like very Bob's Burgers, but in reverse. Because Tina had two guys fighting over her.
There's a shark guy that's included in it.
Oh, and there's Matza. I love Matza.
Maza, hell yeah. Him and his badass fro.
Yeah, Japanese guy who looks black.
I mean, that's possible. So.
Well, here's the thing. He's like a white Japanese guy. He has like amnesia, so he can't remember who he was. So like they showed how he got the amnesia, and he was like a pure white fucking Japanese guy. But as soon as he lost his memory, he turned to a black guy.
Interesting.
And looks. That's why I'm saying this is fucking weird. Oh.
Very interesting. Okay, now I want to watch this. Then we might as well, if we're gonna talk animes, I'll put Full Metal Panic Fumofu on the list. That anime I was telling you guys about, where it was like so bizarre. They were like, "What the fuck happens in this show?"
I want to get back into.
I think I remember that one.
Oh, hi, Sylph. Glad you're back.
Hi.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back.
All right. Yeah, because
to switch over because I was using the browser version, and for some reason, there were times when like I couldn't hear any of you.
Oh, so if you're gonna love this, you're probably gonna be not laughing, but you're gonna be like, "Haha, I told you so," even though I believed you. So I was watching Paramount Plus on Google Chrome, and I found out that Google Chrome watching Paramount Plus either does two things. It either turns off your Wi-Fi, or it completely blue screen at deaths your computer. So
what the fuck?
I ended up switching I ended up going to Firefox to watch Paramount Plus, and I've had no issues so far.
Nice. I have not heard of that ever happening before.
Yeah, it's happened to me several times. Like, I'm trying to watch Star Trek, and all of a sudden it just, like, craps out. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked it up online, and apparently Google Chrome can't handle the buffering of Paramount Plus.
Ooh. Wait, why would I laugh at that? That like your computer blue screen?
No. That's why I corrected myself in saying you wouldn't laugh. You would just be like, "I told you so," even though I believed you.
Oh no! I know when to say that and when not to say that. A computer getting alarmed is not that time.
I don't know. I grew up around people that were like, "Ha, your computer died." I'm like, why? Why is that a laughable thing?
The dickheads around.
I mean, I know technically I just laughed, but that was because I was feeling awkward.
Yeah, the awkward laugh. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh man, I gotta turn notifications sounds off.
trying to think other shows. I mean, Hatalia, I would love to watch Hatalia again. Because I know we never finished it.
Fuck, I forgot, yeah. It's just, it's just my computer has been kind of crappy lately with the how it wonky it gets with the DVD thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I have all the way up to like the world tour. We're still on World Series.
Okay, I thought of another show, Fooly Cooly.
Hell yeah, boy, that's my shit.
I have not watched that in years, but I'm willing to watch it again.
I mean, they've got new seasons like progressive, alternative, grunge, and now shoegaze.
Oh wow, they really went up on the sequels because I remember the original.
Me too. The only ones I've only seen were actually progressive and alternative as well. But I have not seen grunge or shoegaze.
I heard Natalia when I came in. I haven't seen Natalia.
Yeah, we were talking about other shows to watch, so we were thinking Natalia, Fooly Cooly.
Like I said, I've never seen Natalia.
Oh, okay.
You have.
I haven't. I just know
always
the Baka meme.
crack jokes about it.
I used to know about the Baka meme.
I wouldn't recommend this, but there was this anime that I found that was right a long time ago. Comcast used to have this thing, or they might still have it, where if you go to this special menu, they had free anime, and one of them was really weird. I'm gonna look up the name. It was called Jungle something, Jungle Day Itoi, and the main thing was about puberty.
Oh boy.
If I watch something about puberty, I'll watch that fucking Turning Red movie.
Yep.
Yes.
I went through puberty. That's enough.
Or Big Mouth.
You got my joke.
Mm-hmm.
You got my joke.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
of course, I've seen the show.
I mean, that was okay. It was about a 10-year-old girl who gains the powers of the goddess of fertility from this. I can't remember the name of the tribe, but the goddess was called Mii. Is it Mii?
Okay, so like the Nintendo Mii.
Yeah, and she and her friends have to save the Earth from the destruction from the God of Ruin.
Is it
the way I
called Jungle
described
Day
it,
Iko?
yeah, it sounded interesting, but from how I described it, but it was weirdly sexual.
No, aren't most animes?
Oh no,
Right.
this one goes out of its way.
So it's not hentai, but it's like close to it.
Teetering.
Yeah. And there's this one scene where it's just... I'll have to show you when the stream's over, but it was so absurd.
Dude, everything is absurd nowadays.
I know, but like, this came out in, man, what the fuck? This was out a certain time, like, I want to say 10 to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And back then, it was really bad.
Hi, Chester.
Oh, yeah, it was an OVA, too.
Yeah.
You're not going to eat this, so don't think about it.
Yeah, cats can't have pizza.
Yeah. No, he's just standing on me wanting to get petted.
I had to help mine because he had a little eye booger. It's gone now.
Isn't it weird? When my cat has the eye gunk, I start gagging.
Oh.
And the thing is, I have a pretty bad gag reflex.
Dude,
Yep.
what I hate is trying to clean out the actual boogers out of his nose. And I still got to make an appointment with the BET.
You're going to the BET network?
No, the VET.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was about to say, are you going to go to the BET Music Awards to save your cat? That's pretty badass.
No, it's shop time. You gotta get your shots next month. He's like, I'm not impressed.
Ooh, you're giving him the wrong type of shots.
I don't want to drag him to the vet. I don't want to hear meowing all the way up there.
Oh, that reminds me, the puppy went to the vet the other day. He's 37 pounds.
Big old boy.
Yep, he's a big puppy. And he's a little butthole.
Oh no.
I brought him outside to use the bathroom. He went in a very specific spot, and then he went inside the house.
Yep, he's got his corner. Just like Kona has her corner.
Is Elliot still fucking with him?
Not really, no. I think I mentioned this before, but they're mostly starting to accept each other. Like, I've been doing a slow introduction, and, I had the puppy just stand with, like, I think just at least a good amount, a distance in between me and them, where they can still sniff each other, but, like, I can get in between just in case anything happens. So I guess maybe, like, a hand away, or hand width away.
Yeah.
And they've been sniffing each other. Chowder has given Elliot a couple little kisses, a couple little puppy licks.
Well,
Elliot's mostly doing okay. He, sometimes the puppy energy is a little too much for him.
Oh, I'm sure.
But he has, I mean, I can understand it, because, Elliot does his stuff on his own terms. He,
Every cat's
it's
like
over. I know. I haven't had a cat like him where he's just very particular about the people he likes. Because I had a shy cat who eventually opened up. This one, I think I don't know if I can count on my hand the amount of people that he likes. Maybe 3 people, maybe. But he just, something about the puppy just was too much for him. But now it's getting better.
Our animal.
Yeah. He and Lola are good. They can just relax in the same room. Which they've done before, which I'm happy about. I think when Frosty was around, they were okay-ish, but Elliot was still in his, a lot more chaotic, so he just was like...
kitten phase.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm gonna wrestle with you now.
Now he's the old man.
Oh gosh, I mean, Lola's the old lady, but he's more of like the young adult, to a energetic baby.
I'm just talking about compared to Powder.
Yeah, Chowder's gonna be 6 months soon.
Time just really flown by.
Yes.
This year has.
I know. It's scary to think half of my life is already over.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, Elliot.
I'm telling you, I'm going through a fucking midlife crisis right now. It's kind of weird on me.
Oh, pardon me.
Ooh, Wobbuffet, you are... You buy!
What?
I got paralyzed.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look at this.
I thought you said Boba Fett from fucking Star Wars. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, I have a Wobba Fett right now.
Oh gosh, this guy. Oh, it's a Lady Wobba Fett.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I was about to counter it, and then the paralysis kicked in, and I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Here comes Joe Pesci.
Oh, God damn it! This goddamn Dragon Knight.
Destiny Bond.
Oh God.
Ooh. Destiny Bond sucks, dude.
No, that's the thing I was gonna do, but I got
Using a fucking punch.
Now I'm thinking of that creepypasta Lost Silver.
Oh, fuck me. Not that one.
I miss doing creepypasta.
I hate
Maybe we
this.
should-
There was an update to it that I don't think it was canon, but if you said no to the turn back now thing, it did something different. But I don't think that's canon anymore.
I hate
We need-
this.
So what the hell are we doing for this Halloween show?
Like anything, really. Just
Really,
to celebrate Halloween.
It's basically all out. It's
If I
like
can
here.
if I can remember any Halloween stories, which I do, I'll bring them up. Because I got some.
Don't tell me I gotta go find a Halloween game for you to play.
Just don't make me play the Halloween game.
I am not.
Ugh.
I'll make you play
This
Friday.
goddamn speedrun. This goddamn speedrun. God, I can't beat Lance. Oh, God.
Oh, you're forgetting a classic here.
What?
I put it in the chat.
Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turned to his girl and say, "Baby, I love you so very much." "What is it, honey?" "Our car is broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get some more fuel." "Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo. There have been news reports of stereos being stolen." "Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty."
What? What the fuck is this?
So the guy left to get full for the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, quote, "Where is my baby? He was supposed to be back by now," end quote. Then the girl hear a scratching sound and voice say, "Let me in." The girl doesn't do it, and then after a while she goes to sleep. The next morning she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check in, man door, hand hook, car door. What the fuck?
You sounded like Cookie Monster's out to kill them.
You didn't get my cookies.
Or like this really bad mix of like something mixed with like Man Bear Pig from South Park.
I want my cookies, and I want it now.
You know, since you brought up games for Halloween, you made me think of Harvester,
Ooh!
which I don't want to play.
We can always talk about it though.
It's on Steam.
Well, there's always Catherine or Isaac.
Well, I don't have the game, so I can't play it unless I buy it.
I have the game, but
No capture card.
right.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I bought a capture card. I had no idea where the fuck it went. As soon as I bought it, it disappeared.
So, like, I have to see if like if GameStop has a PS4 capture card or something.
Wait, you still have GameStop? What is it?
Yeah,
That store
we do.
doesn't even exist down here anymore.
Yeah, we still have a GameStop right next to Walmart.
Yeah,
Wow, there's a
Walmart?
there's a GameStop that's not attributed to a mall where you are? Wow, we don't even have that here.
Dude,
No.
It was always called GameStop.com.
I don't even go. I could just go to Amazon to get the game if I wanted to. I don't need to go to GameStop anymore.
I mean, we don't have a Best Buy anymore, so.
Oh, we still do. We still do.
Not Clefable.
But we have, but now we just got a Target. But we don't have it yet until but my family is just not going into the store until it's like completely packed. Like it has all the shit, like the merch and stuff packed. But it's practically empty now.
Remember how at Target they had amiibo cards and they sold out, and then
they don't have
we don't have quietly restocked the Sanrio amiibo cards.
We didn't have Target back in my town before now.
Yeah, we still have Targets, but they're called Super Targets.
I think we're finally getting a Five Below here.
A what?
A Five Below.
We have a Five Below here.
I can't wait to get a Five Below here.
We also have like a TJ Maxx.
Oh, Five Below. I was like, wait a minute, Thought Below. What is that?
You probably couldn't understand me because I was taking a drink of this fucking Fanta.
Ah, okay. So you're getting into the alcohol now.
No.
Like juice.
Fanta, you know.
Oh, I call it Fanta. Okay. Sorry, Fanta. I'm just like, wait a minute. Is that like a drink from another country that I don't know about?
No.
Was it like some type of fancy German beer?
No, I'm finally getting around trying the grape one because I'm used to drinking the orange. I just wanted to try a different one. Not liking the grape too much. It's overpowering.
No, grapes usually are.
This one's way overpowering on my tongue.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if this was for all Wendy's, but there's this high C flavor that used to just be like specific for like amusement parks. But if you go to like a Wendy's and you see the high C grape, that one's pretty good. I like the strawberry one, but still. Just remember that because they had
Mr.
It was at Universal where like you could pay to get unlimited drinks, and before we left there, it was like, okay, you know what? Just fill up on the grape one. There you go.
Yeah, I don't drink soda, so I don't know these flavors.
Oh no, this one was juice, not but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of juices, unless it's apple or orange.
Wait, do you have to dilute your apple juice, or?
Nope, I like it straight as it comes.
I can't
even though I'm not straight.
Dude, I can't even drink fucking grape juice. It just goes through me.
Like
and I'm not going. It doesn't go through the nice way. It goes through the opposite way.
Oh, like Ipecac.
Out of my ass.
Oh, laxative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, if you ever feel constipated, you know what you need.
I don't even like it.
So, like, this. And it's not show. Okay.
God, they need to make a wine out of this fucking drink.
Wow. And I just watched this episode, too. I've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers this week.
Maybe you should be Bob for Halloween.
Oh, God. I mean, people say I have the voice for him, but I don't have the mustache, and I can't get my hair to be like his.
Wig and fake mustache.
If I could be Coach McGurk, I could be Coach McGurk from Home Movies.
Oh, I love that show.
With him having those two swords and saying spaghetti time.
Yeah, spaghetti time. No, I'll be like that one episode where he has insomnia. I'm like, it's like, you don't know what insomnia is? It's when you can't sleep. Did you try going in, like lying down in your bed and having your eyes closed and just relaxing? Oh, that's genius, Melissa. What a great idea. Let me write that down. So you're saying the only way for me to fall asleep is to go to sleep. Is that what you're saying, Melissa? Attention all insomniacs. All you have to do to fall asleep is lie in your bed.
She doesn't get 50,000 thoughts goes through your head right before you go to sleep.
Yeah. And then he tries to keep himself awake because he goes to like a sleep center and they pay him $100 and he's like, oh, one more session and I can get a DVD player. It's like, come on, coach, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Joke where it's like, oh, don't think of the Roman Empire.
And that's when he falls asleep.
No, he's like, what the noise? What happened to the noise? Somebody dig up the street again, for the love of God! And then he falls asleep in the sleep center. It's like, your insomnia's cured. No, 150 more bucks. DVD player!
Discord, get the fuck out of here. They had that ad. You have 4 days left to get a free trial of Neutral. I'm like, I ain't buying that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're not doing that. I did find out that Streamlabs now has podcast editing.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Is that what you've been using to get our clips?
No, I've been using what Microsoft has.
Okay. Woo.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let me test this out. Let me see if it has the same effects. Maybe I can make a better intro. Or just pay someone to make the intro and the outro.
We not Markiplier. We ain't that fancy.
Oh, no. I mean, as long as it's like commission, I can like say, hey, you mind doing this for me? You know, just like as a one-off and be like, yeah, you know, I could do it. Yeah, you know, that's cool. Yeah.
Chester, get out of the wagon. I still have my groceries from earlier still in there.
Aww. Oh, did you see the cat video thing that I sent where it's a parody of a song?
Not yet. I've been out all day.
Ah, okay. Well, that was a parody of Last Friday Night.
I didn't know that song.
Except it's My Kitty Cat.
Cats, the musical sequel. My Kitty Cat.
No! This ain't another Love Never Dies bullshit. No!
Like now with 50% more digital buttholes.
Let's admit it. Fucking Phantom of the Opera didn't need a fucking sequel.
I'm surprised they even made a sequel.
Yeah, they decided to kill Christine off. Spoiler alert.
What?
So if it's like you posted it and then deleted it with that's like, whoa. Remind me of the one director I had when I was working in the local news station where I ended up turning the camera the other way instead of the way he wanted, and he just went blah. And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Means you fucked up, kid.
It's like, and it was like the noon show. Like nobody watches the noon show, so nobody cared. Not even he cared, but he was just put off by it. Like I was like, "What made you do that noise?" He's like, "I don't know. I forgot what camera left and camera right meant." I was like, "Okay."
Is it the same motherfucker who watched the fucking giraffe shit with you?
Yes, he was the one that was like, "Oh God, get this off the screen."
There she comes. There comes the baby.
Out the baby sounds like, no! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Oh, here
And
comes the shit.
And the rest of us are just watching in horror.
Maybe that's what we should watch on Halloween.
The stuff on it.
What, do you want me
Way
to...
to go, son.
What'd you say?
Oh, my...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Chester, like, pushed the wagon away and when he was trying to get into it again, I'm like, way to go, son.
Way to go.
That's my son. I'm so proud of him.
Good job, Mike's. That's my boy.
Yeah, he likes to push those wagons around.
Mike's, you did such a good job pushing chairs. Now it's time for you to go to Lake Destiny.
I'm so excited about Trial Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, because we got the puppet and the clown on the stand.
Alright, so Lost Silver has 4 extra endings. I mean, no, 5 extra endings.
Oh shit.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 alternate endings, 1 standard, and then there's an Easter egg.
Oh fuck.
Think about the fucking trial for a minute. You got a woman with a whip, and you got a fucking foul-mouthed puppet. This gonna be interesting shit.
Yeah, that's a horror show right there.
I feel sorry for my
And I'm the one that's voicing the fucking people.
I feel sorry for my character. He's gonna get whipped.
Like, I'm just a judge. Like, ow!
I think I discovered a new finish.
Oh, no. His wife's gonna start dressing up as a dominatrix now.
No, it's gonna be that scene in fucking Beavis and Butthead. With the principal.
What about Principal McVicker?
That one scene in Beavis and Butthead Do America where Beavis and Butthead walks in on him with the dominatrix.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that DVD. Where the boys were kind of surprised to see Principal McVicker getting.
And then just laughing. Get out of here! I'm gonna expel you.
Oh, get the hell out of here!
Wonder what they're gonna do about Dale now since he's dead on King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably get somebody else to voice him, because...
yeah.
Oh,
I
you
remember
god,
seeing
you mother, god damn it, Magmar piece of crap, you mother god. Oh my god, and the confusion too, you...
He's turning into Joe Pesci from Home Alone now.
Oh,
And the confusion fucking
God.
pizza god!
Yeah, go bite Macaulay Culkin's finger like Joe Pesci.
Killed me! Killed me! Killed me! Killed me!
Why do you sound like... I mean, what the fuck's a golem for the moment there?
That's why I call him turn into Joe Pesci when he gets pissed.
Alright, Firo,
forgot
save the
whatever's
day.
going to
Defeat Karen.
You can't defeat Karen. She's gonna ask for your manager.
Well, I already killed her Umbreon, and I just killed her Magmar. Oh god, it's a victory bell. Good. Well, paralyze me. I got a Parasecure Berry. I win. That fucking Magmar. I'm telling you. Sorry. Sorry for my Joe Pesci interruption. Continue, Sylph. Sorry.
I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. Can someone help me?
We were talking about Dale from King of the Hill.
Oh, right. Okay. Someone had an idea for that where it'd be like, oh, hey, they don't know, like, something happened and they don't know if he's dead or alive, and they just keep building on that and like, oh, he could be alive, he might not be, and there's no definite answer, but there's stuff that leans towards, I mean, there's stuff that hints at one and one that hits the other. But again,
I kind
clear
of have an idea. Since he's like a hard smoker, he could like lost his voice because he has a hole in his throat, and he could be using one of those like sounding fuckers. Yes, on his fucking
like Ned from South Park.
Yeah. You can still keep him in the show, but still, that's the way you could change his voice. Just an idea.
Well, let's see what they come up with, because they haven't announced when it's going to be released yet.
Well, they'll load, so maybe his voice will change. He's supposed to change.
I mean, his voice actor is exterminating with the angels now.
Yeah, because we got to deal with Luann, too. Because Brittany Murphy was dead, like, as soon as the show ended.
That's a tragic how she went out.
Yeah.
Still suspicious, though. And her husband died the same way?
Yeah, I mean, drugs, and especially with celebrities and marriages with drugs, I mean, it's brutal.
Part of me still thinks he was kind of behind it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's always been that rumor, but, I mean, you can't prove it now. He's long gone.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not like Tupac, who it's like, oh, who killed him? And then they finally arrested the guy who was behind it, like, last week.
Wait, they did?
Yeah, they did.
I haven't been paying attention to the news. I've been busy.
Yeah, they arrested the guy who was responsible for the Tupac murder.
You know who the fuck killed Notorious B.I.G.? Let's get on it, people.
Yeah, we don't know who did that. But I have an inkling that Diddy was behind it. Or not Diddy.
Probably.
No, not Diddy. Well, what am I saying? Sorry. But people thought that Diddy was behind the Tupac murder. Somebody was thinking that Suge Knight was behind the person who hired him. So there's that going around.
Suge Knight is one dangerous motherfucker.
And he's in prison right now for life, so I don't think, like...
I don't give a fuck. He can still hire somebody in fucking prison. He's like a fucking gangster.
I know, but I'm saying, like, they'll put another life sentence on him if that turns out to be true.
I mean, the whole war between the East Coast, West Coast kind of was stupid.
Yes, it was. Okay, good. Dragon Knight, you better do that hyper beam. You better hit. Yes, yes. Good. Now let's get this.
Mr. Pesci.
Come on, let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Yes, Dragon Knight's down. Let's go. Now we just have to kill Charizard. Now we just have to kill either Charizard or Gyarados, depending on who's next.
Let's go, Deanie. Let's go. Let's go, Deanie. Let's go.
No.
All right, let's Destiny Bomb this one.
I love how we sound so tired while we're chanting too.
Let's Destiny Bomb this motherfucker. Come on. Oh, you critted! And now I gotta rely on Voltorb.
Fucking Voltorb.
Alright, Voltorb. You're gonna have to be a hero. You have to kill this goddamn Charizard.
Time to play Holding Out for a Hero music to get the underdog going.
Yep.
But we can't play it. Yeah! Actually, let's play the little V version. It's a metal version of it.
Okay.
I have to send it to y'all, the little V. He's awesome.
Come on, hit. Yes! Does it go? Oh, you fucker. This thing is still alive. You fucker. Okay. Alright. Here we go.
Oh, dear Lord.
This thunder has to hit. Because it has Earthquake. Come on. Hit. Yes! We win! We finally fucking beat Lance. Let's go.
Lance is turning into your Gary at this point.
Yeah.
My Gary? What?
Yeah,
your
you
rival. Ash and Gary.
Yeah, the rival.
Mm-hmm.
I already beat Gary already in this speed run.
Yeah, but I'm saying fucking Lance is your fucking freaking rival. Like Ash and Gary.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I was trying to do that whole peanut butter jelly bullshit.
Oh
comparison.
God, I don't even know that.
Yeah, peanut butter jelly, Cleopatra, and yeah, they like compare things as like, yeah, different shit.
Oh God! All right. Well, I'm not continuing the speed run. By the way, this was supposed to be the beginning of the speed run until I completed the whole gym leader castle, and it took me 2 hours to complete the Elite Four. Oh my God! That was brutal. That was brutal. Fucking Lance.
Bye.
Fucking Lance.
Bye.
Oh, it's like Angelica dialing 555-5555 to dial Santa, and she find out she's on the bad list. Guy was such a dick on the phone too. It's like you're talking to a 3-year-old.
He didn't know.
He was like, "Nope, fuck this 3-year-old."
This fucking character thought she was an actual princess and thought a fucking like guy who fixes fax machines was her dad.
All right, well, we got to end the show now. So, all right.
Now
so when...
it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
Oh God,
I can't spell it out.
I remember you were telling me we need to have a like an outro to sing when we leave, but I can't sing.
I can't sing either. I was joking around that night too.
But you started it. Goodbye, good friends, goodbye. That's what I'm thinking.
Goodbye. Say goodbye, you chicken, before I murder you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We're just coming up with weird stuff. Yeah, Wednesday we got the murder trial. We gotta put a puppet and a clown on the stand, and then Friday we go to Chuck E. Cheese on Friday the 13th. So I'm gonna make sure I have pizza for the show, and I'll be eating pizza.
Just make sure there's no fucking Chuck E. Cheese merch behind you.
I'm gonna see if there's any Chuck E. Cheese in the frozen aisle, and I'm gonna try to buy the pizza.
You gotta go to Kroger for that.
I think I have one in the area. If not, then I will go to the ends of the earth to find one.
Because, like I said, it's exclusive to Kroger, and they suck.
Oh, I'm sure. The Chuck E. Cheese pizza was never that great to begin with.
Yeah, but everybody just don't like it.
Oh, and my nephew wanted to tell everybody that Drake's new album sucks, so that's a great way to end the show. So, good night, everybody.